Hey everyone! So that's a very brief intro from when we visited 11th Street Records in downtown Las Vegas. And I thought I'll share with you what we ended up bringing back with us and also how I clean our vinyl before spinning them at home. So let's open this bag of goodies to see what's new in our music collection. The genre of music at 11th Street Records covers everything from vintage golden oldies, lots of jazz, Motown, funk, indie bands, and they even have a recording studio out at the back, which is not a very common thing we get here in Australia. I grew up with my parents listening to Neil Diamond, and this record has him covering Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now, so we thought, why not? It's a keeper for a few dollars. Then we picked up a copy of Barbra Streisand's Songbird. This is our second record of hers, and it opens up with Tomorrow from the musical Annie, which was my favorite as a child. It also has You Don't Bring Me Flowers, and this is a solo version, but I love the duet she did with Neil Diamond as well, which is on her other release, Memories. The condition of this is pretty good for a 1978 release, and I don't mind some wear and tear that gives the sleeve an aged look to it. Next up is Kenny Rogers, and this one was hubby's choice. I mean, look at the condition of this. We dig through crates and crates of vintage vinyl all the time, and I have to say the quality you get from 11th Street Records is one of the best we've seen. I only know one song, which is You Decorated My Life, so I'm keen to listen to this new old record and discover more of his music. Liza. We just saw her on the Grammys a week before we flew to Vegas, and I'm glad we found a copy of the singer that features songs you would know. Dancing in the Moonlight, Where is the Love, You're So Vain, You Are the Sunshine of My Life, all sung with Liza Minnelli's rich and strong vocals. I'm excited about this one. Linda Ronstadt with Nelson Riddle and his orchestra for Sentimental Reasons. And I'm already getting jazz vibes from this sleeve art, which looks very promising. Let's have a look at the track listing. It opens with When You Wish Upon a Star, going on to Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. I love that song. My Funny Valentine, I Get Along With You Very Well. I mean, this is a jazz record through and through, plus with Linda's vocals, I think this is going to be superb. Another find in very good condition, and I can't wait to listen to this. Now moving on to the veterans, starting with Engelbert Humperdinck. Whenever I hear Engelbert singing, it takes me right back to my parents' karaoke sessions with their friends, and it's just something that's embedded in my memory. He has a trademark voice that I personally prefer to Tom Jones and Elvis, and I know that's a big statement, but my choice on a vinyl to be spun for years and years to come is Engelbert, because his voice is just timeless and makes for very easy listening. All the classics are here over 2 records. Peter, Paul and Mary, $3, gets you their debut record from 1962, and it's still in really good condition. Featuring Early in the Morning, 500 Miles, Where Have All the Flowers Gone, and 10 other songs from this successful American folk trio, this is a treat for $3. Next is Johnny Mathis. This is still sealed. It's the first Johnny Mathis vinyl I've seen shopping for records, and this one is titled Friends in Love, featuring Dionne Warwick in a couple of tracks here. I'm sure we'll find a few familiar songs on the track list, Let's have a look. Johnny Mathis is a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award recipient known for his soulful voice, and I'm glad to add his vinyl to my collection. He performs Memory from the musical Cats, and Lately from Stevie Wonder, or some of you may know the Casey and JoJo version. And that's Johnny Mathis. Now for our all-time favorite, Andy Williams. These only took us seconds to decide. I mean, with a voice like Andy Williams, anything and everything sounds good. So we picked up 3 that we don't already have, and these were a few dollars each. Worth mentioning is the quality of these vintage vinyl, one of the best I've seen around, and I love to hear how they play after giving them a good clean. I reckon they'll be better than the ones we already have in our collection from our op shop buys here in Sydney. You just can't go wrong with such classic songs sung by this legend. Andy Williams is perfect easy listening, and dare I say, I much prefer him to Frank Sinatra. There's something very soothing about his voice that we just can't get enough of. I love this sleeve artwork. It's minimalistic with no text in front and simply classy. It's pretty rare to find vintage records in such a design, and this one is Andy Williams sings Steve Allen, and I think I'll spin this one first after giving it a clean. I mean, what a bargain and great find for $6. I've got a couple more to go, and they are Christmas titles. First one is by Anne Murray, who has a voice that I feel is perfect for the warmth of Christmas. And while I didn't seek out to find this record, I'm glad it was available and makes a nice addition to our Christmas collection, which is growing steadily, and I'm pretty excited to spin them at the end of this year. Last but not least is something so exciting. I did a little dance when I found this in store. I have been looking for this record for years now, and finally Vegas was the place to be. It is slightly marked here at the side, but that doesn't faze me at all. The general condition of the sleeve otherwise is great and not torn. Plus, what's important is the quality of the vinyl, but wow, finding this really made my day and just adds so much value to our Christmas selection of vinyl. So yes, Carpenter's Christmas portrait is finally home. Let's get started with how I clean my vinyl. Alright, so here are the products I use, starting with Boundless Audio's record cleaning fluid. It's an alcohol-free solution, comes already pre-mixed in a spray bottle and just really easy to use. Also included is a silicone label protector to prevent damaging the labels when cleaning, and a large microfiber cleaning cloth to do the job. While I prep, I just wanted to say this video is not sponsored by Boundless Audio. I just did a heap of research on vinyl cleaning systems and what's available in the market. I read a lot of reviews, watched a lot of YouTube, weighed the pros and cons before deciding to go with Boundless Audio. They are Melbourne-based here in Australia, and I love supporting small local businesses, but more importantly, their products are super affordable, fuss-free with many positive reviews, and as a collector who's cleaned my entire collection of vinyl, I personally recommend their products because they just work for me. So as you can see, this Andy Williams vinyl has speckles of dust. The overall condition is pretty good, some very fine scratches, but not any that I think will affect the sound quality, so nothing to be too concerned about. I place my vinyl on a large microfiber cloth, or you can use your turntable mat. Protect the label and give the cleaning solution a good shake. Then simply spray about 5 pumps. Using the cleaning cloth folded so the edges of the cloth face outwards, I gently wipe around the record, ensuring the cloth follows the grooves and not across them. Then unfold the cloth to the dry side. I wipe to remove remaining moisture. I leave it to air dry for about a minute, turn to the other side, and repeat the process. And there you have it. Before playing my records, I use this anti-static carbon fiber cleaning brush. You can easily get cleaning brushes in the market, but what I like about this Boundless audio design is the self-cleaning handle that keeps the bristles nice and dust-free, and also how it's made with rounded edges. It's just a lot more user-friendly for hands of all sizes. Holding it this way helps remove static charges by allowing it to pass from the aluminium shell through your hand, and this really works because it's definitely helped decrease the static charge attracting dust on my turntable. Once cleaned, I store my records in these premium sleeves from Vinyl Storage Solutions based in Canada. What I'm using here is the crystal clear 4mm inner sleeve. You can see the substantial quality and thickness here. Archival products, scratch and heat resistant, moisture proof with higher tear and impact resistance. Just the very best for a lifelong vinyl collection. Then I also have the 12-inch single flap tuckable 4mm dual pocket outer sleeve, which is a mouthful but works great for single and gatefold records. I'm using the one with no resealable tape to give it a clean look. Simply tuck and we're good to go. Then the record slips in nice and securely in the back pocket. Storing it this way also eliminates dust getting onto the vinyl. I'll leave links in my description if you're interested to check out Boundless Audio and Vinyl Storage Solutions. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my vinyl haul from 11th Street Records, Las Vegas, and feel free to subscribe for my future content. Take care, everyone.